Spring in Washington, D.C. is a special time. The city transforms into a vibrant canvas of colors, with the cherry blossoms taking center stage. As the cold winter months fade away, the arrival of spring brings a sense of renewal and hope. The cherry blossoms, with their delicate petals, symbolize the fleeting beauty of life and the promise of new beginnings. The city comes alive with color. Streets and parks are adorned with the soft pink and white hues of the cherry blossoms, creating a picturesque scene that captivates both residents and visitors alike. The contrast between the blossoms and the urban landscape of downtown Washington, D.C. is truly mesmerizing. Thousands of cherry trees bloom, surrounding the Tidal Basin in a sea of pink and white. This breathtaking view is a testament to nature's beauty and the harmonious blend of natural and man-made wonders. The Tidal Basin, with its serene waters, provides the perfect backdrop for the cherry blossoms, enhancing their beauty and creating a tranquil atmosphere. This natural spectacle is the highlight of the National Cherry Blossom Festival. The festival is a celebration of the cherry blossoms and the enduring friendship between the United States and Japan. It features a variety of events, including cultural performances, parades, and fireworks, all set against the stunning backdrop of the blooming cherry trees. Every year, people from around the world visit DC to witness this beautiful event. The festival attracts millions of visitors who come to admire the blossoms, participate in the festivities, and create lasting memories. The sight of families, friends, and tourists enjoying the blossoms together is a heartwarming reminder of the universal appeal of nature's beauty. The festival celebrates the gift of 3,000 cherry trees from Japan. These trees were a symbol of friendship and goodwill, and they have since become an integral part of Washington D.C.'s cultural and natural heritage. Informational plaques and historical images scattered throughout the city tell the story of this generous gift and its significance. Mayor Yukio Ozaki of Tokyo gave the trees to the United States in 1912. His gesture was meant to strengthen the bond between the two nations and promote peace and understanding. The planting ceremony, which took place over a century ago, marked the beginning of a tradition that continues to bring joy and beauty to the city every spring. The peak bloom period is the most spectacular time, when most of the trees are in full bloom. This period usually lasts only a few days, making it a highly anticipated and cherished event. During peak bloom, the cherry blossoms create a canopy of pink and white, transforming the Tidal Basin into a magical wonderland. The sight is breathtaking, and the air is filled with the sweet fragrance of cherry blossoms. The gentle rustling of the petals in the breeze and the buzzing of bees pollinating the flowers add to the sensory experience. It's a time to pause, reflect, and appreciate the simple yet profound beauty of nature. In 2025, the National Cherry Blossom Festival promises to be another unforgettable event. With a lineup of exciting activities and performances, the festival will once again bring people together to celebrate the beauty of the cherry blossoms and the spirit of friendship. Whether you're a first-time visitor or a returning guest, the magic of the blossoms is sure to leave a lasting impression. Predicting the exact peak bloom date is an art and a science. Experts consider several factors, including weather patterns and historical data. The National Park Service, or NPS, is the official predictor. They haven't announced the 2025 dates yet, so keep checking their website for updates. Other sources offer early predictions. The Washington Post suggests a peak bloom between March 25th and April 1st. NBC Storm Team 4 predicts a similar time frame, basing this on long-range weather models. Remember, these are just predictions. The actual peak bloom may vary. It all depends on Mother Nature. The process of predicting peak bloom involves analyzing a variety of data points. Experts look at temperature trends, precipitation levels, and even the amount of sunlight the trees receive. Historical bloom data is particularly important. By examining past bloom dates and the conditions that led to them, scientists can make more accurate predictions for the future. The peak bloom period is a highly anticipated event, drawing thousands of visitors to locations like Washington, D.C. and Japan. Festivals and celebrations are planned around this time, making accurate predictions even more crucial. Local businesses and tourism industries also rely on these predictions to prepare for the influx of visitors. From hotels to restaurants, everyone gears up for the cherry blossom season. However, it's important to remember that nature is unpredictable. A sudden cold snap or an unexpected warm spell can shift the peak bloom date by several days. So while predictions give us a good idea of when to expect the beautiful blooms, there's always an element of surprise. That's part of the magic of cherry blossoms. They remind us to appreciate the fleeting beauty of nature. As we look forward to the 2025 cherry blossom season, let's stay tuned to updates from the National Park Service and other reliable sources. And most importantly, let's enjoy the beauty and wonder of these magnificent trees when they finally bloom. Whether you're a local or a visitor, the cherry blossom season is a time to celebrate and cherish. So mark your calendars, keep an eye on the predictions, and get ready to witness one of nature's most breathtaking displays. Peak bloom is a short but magical window. It's the most beautiful time to see the cherry blossoms. During this period, 70% of the Yoshino cherry trees are in full bloom. The Yoshino variety is the most common type around the Tidal Basin. The blossoms create a stunning display of color, with branches laden with delicate pink and white flowers. The effect is simply breathtaking. The peak bloom period typically lasts for a few days, but it can be shorter if there are strong winds or heavy rain. The National Cherry Blossom Festival is a multi-week celebration. It features a variety of events and activities, including the Blossom Kite Festival, where you can watch colorful kites soar over the National Mall. There's also the National Cherry Blossom Festival Parade, with elaborate floats, marching bands, and giant balloons. Petalpalooza is a day-long celebration with live music, art installations, and a fireworks finale. Throughout the festival there are also cultural performances, art exhibits, and culinary experiences. Section 5. The importance of staying updated. The peak bloom period can be unpredictable. It's essential to stay updated on the latest predictions. The National Park Service website is the best resource. You can also follow social media accounts for real-time updates. Look for hashtags like #cherryblossoms and #peakbloom. By staying informed, you can plan your visit accordingly. You'll have a better chance of experiencing the blossoms at their peak. Section 6. Planning your trip to the nation's capital. Washington, D.C. is an amazing city to visit. The Cherry Blossom Festival makes it even more special. If you plan to attend the festival, book your accommodations and flights in advance, especially if you want to be there during peak bloom. Consider using public transportation to get around. The city is crowded during the festival. Parking can be scarce and expensive. Section 7. The history of the cherry blossoms. The cherry blossoms in Washington, D.C. are not just beautiful flowers, they are a symbol of international friendship and cultural exchange. The cherry blossom trees in Washington, D.C. have a rich history that dates back over a century. These trees have become an iconic part of the city's landscape and a beloved attraction for both locals and tourists. They represent the enduring friendship between the United States and Japan, a relationship that has been nurtured and celebrated through these beautiful blooms. The first attempt to donate cherry trees was in 1910. This initial effort was a gesture of goodwill from the city of Tokyo to the people of Washington, D.C. Unfortunately, those trees were found to be infested with insects, which posed a significant threat to the local ecosystem. As a result, they had to be destroyed to prevent the spread of pests and diseases. This was a disappointing setback, but it did not deter the spirit of friendship between the two nations. In 1912, Japan sent a new shipment of healthy trees. This time, the trees were carefully inspected and found to be in excellent condition. On March 27, 1912, First Lady Helen Taft and Viscountess Chinda, the wife of the Japanese ambassador, planted the first 2 trees in a special ceremony. This event marked the beginning of a new chapter in the history of the cherry blossoms. Those trees still stand today near the John Paul Jones statue in West Potomac Park. They serve as a living reminder of the strong and lasting bond between the United States and Japan. Every spring the cherry blossoms bloom in a spectacular display, drawing visitors from around the world to witness their beauty and to celebrate the friendship they represent. The annual Cherry Blossom Festival in Washington, D.C. is a testament to the enduring legacy of these trees. It is a time of joy and celebration, where people come together to enjoy the beauty of the blossoms and to honor the historical ties between the two nations. As the sun sets over the city, the cherry blossoms take on a magical quality, their delicate petals reflecting in the water and creating a scene of unparalleled beauty. The history of the cherry blossoms is a story of resilience, friendship, and the enduring power of nature to bring people together. Section 8, Conclusion, a timeless tradition. The National Cherry Blossom Festival is more than just a celebration of spring. It's a symbol of hope, renewal, and international friendship. Whether you're a first-time visitor or a seasoned attendee, the festival offers a unique experience. So mark your calendars, plan your trip, and get ready to witness the magic of the cherry blossoms in Washington, D.C. in 2025.